Excuse me, welcome back to the show. Now it's time to go to the Indies. Going to start with CZW's Best of the Best 8. Here are the results. Non-tournament action saw Cheech and Cloudy defeat Beef Wellington and Player Uno. Your quarterfinal matches saw Lufisto defeat Josh Prohibition and Scotty Vortex. Drew Gulak defeat Pinky Sanchez and Spiral BKNY. Sabian defeat Drake Younger and the team of Bruce Maxwell and TJ Cannon. And Chuck Taylor defeated Ricochet and Stupefied. In the Ultraviolet Survival match, where there were 3 qualifying spots for the Tournament of Death, ultimately Andy Sumner won the match, but Wax and Mickey Knuckles also joined him to qualify for the Tournament of Death. In a tables match, if Danny Havoc wins, he gets the Necro Butcher in round number 1 of the Tournament of Death, and he gets that opportunity. Danny Havoc defeated Nikki Benz. The semifinals saw Chuck Taylor defeat Lufisto, and who did Sabian face? These results are mixed up. Sabian defeated Drew Gulak in the semifinals. There we go. Hardcore War saw Brody Lee defeat Greg Excellent. Nick Gage defeated DJ Hyde to stay the CZW Heavyweight Champion. And then the finals of the Best tournament saw Sabian defeat Chuck Taylor. But immediately after that match, Chuck Taylor defeated Sabian to become the new CZW Junior Heavyweight Champion. ECWA was also last Saturday night. Here are the results from that show. Travis Blake and Aiden Chambers defeated the Valedictorians. Leather and Lace defeated the Heavyweights. Chase Del Monte defeated Mr. Scott Wright. The Green Team defeated the Chick Magnets. Prince Nana defeated Loca Vida. Frederick of Hollywood defeated Mega. And then Frederick of Hollywood ended up winning the ECWA Spring Olympics 27-man Olympiad Battle Royal. Glenn Osborne defeated Ace Darling to successfully stay the ECWA Heavyweight Champion and also become the new Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, the first man in the history of ECWA to hold 2 belts at the same time. And then, in a Nigerian death match, the tag team champions, the Logan Brothers, defeated the Nigerian Nightmares. Next time ECWA is in action is in the month of July, so it's going to be a little while before we get to some ECWA news. Now, for the shows this weekend and beyond. Tomorrow night, Chikara Cafe Culture in Hellertown, Pennsylvania, with 2 Raid of Voladores elimination matches. The first one has Lince Dorado, Psycho, TJ Cannon, and Helios. And in the second one, Incognito, Sanjay Dutt, Turbo Man, and Stupefied. Claudio Castagnoli faces Jorge Rivera, the man formerly known as Skyda. Mike Quackenbush and Shane Storm face Fist, Chuck Taylor, and Akuma. In 8-man tag action, El Pantera and the Colony face the Order of the Neo-Solar Temple, Ultramantis Black, Crossbones, Hydra, and Tim Donst. Hollow Wicked faces Amasis, Pele Primo faces Icarus, Bobby Dempsey faces Ophidian, and in tag action, Creator Wrestler and Player Uno face the Fabulous 2 of Mitch Ryder and Shane Hawk. Now, tomorrow afternoon, excuse me, is CZW's Tournament of Death 7. It is in Smyrna, Delaware at the Bulldozer Saloon. Now, here are your first round matches for the Tournament of Death. Nick Gage faces Drake Younger, Danny Havoc against the Necro Butcher, Pinky Sanchez against Danny Demento, Wax against Brain Damage, Scotty Vortex against Mickey Knuckles, and Andy Sumner against DJ Hyde. And in non-tournament action, Notorious Inc., Devin Moore, and Drew Blood against Blackout of Ruckus and Sabian. The doors open at 2, the bell is at 2:30 p.m. Also tomorrow night, IWC's Hell Hath No Fury 3. The main event, Dennis Gregory defends the IWC Heavyweight title against Delirious. Jerry Lynn defends the Super Indie title against Larry Sweeney. Babyface Fire, Shima Zion, and Jason Gorey defend the tag gold against Sexual Harassment of Eric Ecstasy and Justin Idol. In 6-man tag action, Charlie Doe, Super Hentai, and Michael Facade meet the family. Ray Rowe faces J-Rock. Troy Lords against Johnny Gorgiano. John McChesney against CJ Sensation. And Jake the Snake Roberts, backed by popular demand, faces Vendetta. Now this Sunday, Chikara is at the ECW Arena for Grit and Glory. On that show will be the finals of the Raid of Voladores tournament. Plus, Incoherence, Delirious, and Hollow Wicked defend the Chikara Campeones de Parejas against the Osirian Portal of Amasis and Ophidian. In 6-man tag, it's the Colony against the Fabulous 3 of Mitch Ryder, Shane Hawk, and Larry Sweeney. 6-man tag action. We'll see Claudio Castagnoli, El Pantera, and an individual who did not make it to the final of the Rey de Voladores tournament against Mike Quackenbush, Jorge Rivera, and another individual who did not make it to the finals of the Rey de Voladores tournament. Sarah Del Rey and Bobby Dempsey against Daisy Hayes and Chuck Taylor. Pele Primo against Brody Lee. Gran Akuma will face a wrestler from the Rey de Voladores tournament who did not make it to the finals. Plus, Vin Gerard, Player Uno, Hydra, Shane Storm, and Tim Donst. And this weekend, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla's 2nd annual DDT4 Tag Team Title Tournament. Now, unfortunately, the Human Tornado has a knee injury and he is out of action. So the lineup has been changed. Plus, Kota Ibushi injured his ankle. He is out of the tournament, but his tag team partner has found a new partner. Here's the card for Night 1. Hook Bomberry faces Nemesis. Your first round matches sees 2.0 Jagged and Shane Matthews face Los Luchas, Phoenix Star, and Zocre. Jack Evans and Roderick Strong face Ronan and Scorpio Sky. El Blazer and Kajay Tora face the Dynasty of Joey Ryan and Sky Lost. And El Generico and Mr. Wrestling Kevin Steen defend the PWG Tag Team titles against Super Dragon and Davey Richards, plus Austin Aries, Jay Briscoe, TJ Perkins, and the Human Tornado will be in attendance even though he is injured. Night 2 will have Brandon Bonham facing TJ Perkins, plus the semifinals and the finals of the DDT4 tournament, plus the teams eliminated in the first round will compete on that night. Austin Aries, Jay Briscoe, and Necro Butcher as well. Now for the shows in the near future. May the 23rd, next Friday night, Chikara makes its debut in Massachusetts with Aniversario Ma. The main event, Claudio Castagnoli and Incoherent will face Brody Lee and the Fabulous 2 of Mitch Ryder and Shane Hawk. Jorge Rivera faces El Pantera. Mike Quackenbush, Cheech, Worker Ant, and Stupefied face Shane Storm, Cloudy Soldier Ant, and Player Uno. Lince Dorado and Turbo Man face Fist of Akuma and Chuck Taylor. Jimmy Olsen faces Icarus. Los Space Pirates, Guy and Sekhmet will face the Order of the Neo Solar Temple, Hydra, and Tim Donst. Creator Wrestler faces Ben Gerard, and 2.0 Jagged and Shane Matthews face Amasis and Ophidian. The next night in Wallingford, Connecticut, Claudio Castagnoli faces Brody Lee. Mike Quackenbush and Shane Storm face the Osirian Portal of Amasis and Ophidian. Jorge Rivera faces Turbo Man. The Colony will face Fist. Lince Dorado and El Pantera will face Mitch Ryder and Shane Hawk. Los Ice Creams face Hydra and Tim Donst. Jimmy Olsen against Vin Gerard. And Cheech and Cloudy against the Super Smash Brothers of Player Unknown and Stupefied. UWA's Grand Prix tournament. The first 8 participants have been announced. They are Chris Hero, Dan Paisan, Sabian, Ricky Reyes, Shane Hollister, Drew Gulak, Lionel Knight, and Jimmy Olsen. FIP has 2 shows on May the 30th and May the 31st, which include Scotty 2 Hottie, Greg the Hammer Valentine, and Norman Smiley. AAW's next show is May the 31st. The main event, Ryan Cruz and Darren Corbin defend the AAW Tag Team titles against the Motor City Machine Guns of Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. Jersey All Pro, also on May the 31st, Booker T against Jay Lethal is your main event, with Kenny Omega against Danny Demento for the Jersey All Pro Heavyweight title. LAX defend against the Heavy Hitters for the Tag Gold, and Grim Reaper against Azrael for the New Jersey State title, plus a whole lot more. And finally, Extreme Intentions, IWA Mid-South, Joliet, Illinois. The main event, 2 Cold Scorpio against Sabu. Chuck Taylor defends the Heavyweight Gold against Egotistico Fantastico. Jason Hades defends the Light Heavyweight Gold against Jason Quick. Dingo against Jason Strife. Corporal Robinson defends the Deathmatch title in a 4 Corners of Pain match against Sexy Eddie. Cheech and Cloudy defend the Tag Gold against Devin Moore and Mickey Knuckles. Michael Elgin defends the Strong Style title against CJ Otis. And Kimberly Cash against Roxy Connon and more. Japan and the NWA are next.